Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 3 of Dawn of Man. So, last episode we had our first bloodshed against some raiders. Now, I will just rehash some of the comments I've gotten. So one of them is to centralize all of the watchtowers and pull everyone to the middle when the raiders attack. Yes, functionally this is a better way of defending. It doesn't, however, make any sense. In the real world, if you were to raid enemies and they were not to defend things like stables and farm fields, it would be very, very easy to kill off an entire settlement by just torching the fields and walking away. So given that the computer AI makes for very poor raiders, I'm going to defend as if they're not bad at their own jobs, aka walling this in the way an intelligent society would, and not just stacking a bunch of towers in the middle and treating this like StarCraft. Alright, so let's continue our trek towards copper. Hopefully gaining all 37 knowledge I have left to do this episode. Don't know if it's all possible, but an attempt will be made. So the best ways to do this, the most reliable ways, is to hunt novel creatures that we have not yet killed before, like Megaloceros, or deer, or reindeer, or wolves. Mammoth and woolly rhinos would be ideal. I've been on the lookout for them. They're easy to find. It's just, I don't think that they're close to the base here, which is the only issue. And then also building novel things, like the first megalith structures that we could erect. So we do have a menhir going up, and then dolmen would be following thereafter. Leaving the stone circle because of the work it requires to be last on that list. Let's do a little bit of a health checkup first, though. So, as far as tools go, we have maybe... I'm taking a look. Yeah, I think 25% of the population fishing tools is fine. So we have a pretty healthy amount of spears and knives, picks and sickles and all that. So that's not so much of an issue. The linen outfits are already outpacing. So what I'm going to do here is set... So we have leathers and linens and skins. The leathers here I'm going to bring back down to... wrong direction. Bring back down to 0 because we are starting to have enough linens for everyone. And I suspect soon we'll have enough wool to do the same to skins. And that way our raw skins can be processed for more important things. I'm really not loving how it warns me that my last goat died. It's like, yeah, I know, I killed it on purpose. So here is a bunch of knowledge from population milestones. Good. I can get behind that. Given that our population is booming, the issue is we need to build more houses. And that's fine. To be expected. As far as houses go, straw is definitely the limiting factor here. We have a lot of buildings that are lacking straw. We're going to construct this hut, but it's likely not going to get finished until we procure some more straw. So in the fall, which is about to be, what I'm going to do is make an effort to harvest the nearby resources like this rye here, or the emmer, anything, and barley, all these wild crops that are growing free, so that we can yield some extra straw, because straw, although the barley fields should yield a bunch, that does seem to be our bottleneck at present. And it doesn't help that we're having to rebuild things like watchtowers, but better rebuilding a watchtower than having to replace people, I suppose. Going to add some additional sledges. And unfortunately, disease just hit a bunch of my crops. Okay. We're going to set up... Let's do this in Primal Vision. We're going to set up to harvest some of these wild grains out here. So I've got the rye and the emmer, the barley. This is already set up to be harvested, as is this. Okay, that's pretty much all the local stuff here. That's good. What about across the river? Yes. Acorn. So let's go ahead and set up a zone for this. And I can get rid of these zones once I have a larger, more productive farm. All right. And then, oh, those are lentils. It's kind of hard to tell what they are. Let's get rid of this zone then. Okay, that's probably enough wild grains that we're harvesting. And from this yield, as you can see, we already have enough linen outfits. It's going up. I think that might... Oh, no, we still have a productive flint mine. That's good. And we're about to hit the knowledge required for pig domestication. Getting pretty close. There we are. The first rolling megalith is done. That gives us pig domestication. And now we just have to trek towards the 30 knowledge. So let's take a look at things we could build. Wells. We could probably afford a few more additional wells. They're just wooden sticks, which is pretty amazing. I have no idea how to build a well out of wood and sticks, but these guys do. And I'll set these wells up, the 3 additional wells, on the outskirts of town so that people that are coming back from long trips can have a drink more easily. And we have plenty of wooden sticks to do this with. I will, however, cut down some additional trees. Let's see what this trader has. Hello, trader. You have some straw. And I'm going to sell you a sling. And let's see what else. Bread, flour, bones, pigs. Yeah, that's about it. I really don't need much else from them. I'll even out the trade so I'm not spending big, but that's too bad. I was hoping for more straw than that. What I can do is set to high priority my barley fields. I had done that, but then I repainted it so the farm fields would be a little bit larger. And as a result, the prioritization got removed. What else can we build for some knowledge? So we're having the wells be built. Low-hanging fruit here. Well, we're building another sledge. 4 more watchtowers would be fine as well. A little extra defense goes a long way. Preparation counts for a lot. And I'm going to capture the youngins and hunt the adults. Capturing the youngins so that we hit milestones for animal husbandry. We also have some flint here sitting in a pile if we need it. Let's check the workload. Okay, it's reasonable. It's going to keep warning us that we don't have more stables, but my animal limits say 10 sheep, so we just have to slaughter one. Here comes the rolling megalith for the menhir. I'll set to a higher priority, and then what I'm going to do is find a nice spot for the dolmen. I'll put that behind our stable. No. The other people that were helping to haul this just kind of bailed and left one guy hauling it on his own. Now, it does appear that I could probably go for another bridge around this section here. We are, or at least I've seen people cross a lot on foot, so I'll plop that down. I won't. It won't give me knowledge. It won't grant me knowledge, but needs to be done anyway. So let's take a look around, see what else there is to hunt. My 5th sledge and well are built, so that gives me that knowledge. And now that I am going for the dolmen, I'll need to queue up some additional megaliths to be mined. So I think that's 3 of them there. Got my 5th boar. The menhir is constructed. And this will help both with prestige, not that it gives a lot of prestige, but helps with prestige, and it also helps with morale, which is good. We have a teeny bit of straw, but I don't think it's going to be enough straw to feed all my sheep through the winter. That's my worry. My guess is I probably need to expand my barley farm fields and keep it on higher priorities. The good news is plenty of linen outfits for when summer rolls around. Wool outfits, not quite as many. But what I need to start doing is trading out the old skin outfits and leather outfits to traders. I'm going to have to remember to do that because if I tech up too much, they become devalued. So at present, I'll probably be able to sell them at 5 a pop, and eventually they'll go down to 1 a pop once I probably go to Copper Age, I'd guess. And 1 up, being a 5th of its original value would suck. Let's take a look at what else we can build. Ideally, I'd like to build things that don't require straw. See how our storage huts... Our storage huts are actually filling up. It wouldn't hurt to build another one, but they do cost straw. I really wish they would stop warning me about not enough room, blah, blah, blah. You know you're just going to slaughter them. So if they die from exposure, that's really not a problem. Alright, now we have enough room. So don't keep warning me. Looks like our wood is a little low. What I could do, rather than to individual cut, I will set up a zone. I think we want to expand back into this area more. So I will set up a very large zone here. And we have a raider attack. Let's alert everyone. Everyone that has a weapon. I seem to be constantly attacking from the same angle. It's too bad I don't have dogs. This will probably cost us some villagers here. As you can see. But I think we killed them a lot more than they killed us. We got, again, 9 of them. They got 3 of us. That seems to be a recurring theme. And part of me says just double up the watchtowers on this end of the map. If they've come in twice this way, maybe it's a coincidence, but my guess is they'll be back same direction. So there's not enough food, there's not enough straw for the animals to eat. Let's go ahead and plant a very large barley farm and prioritize all of it. Part of that is because I got unlucky and 17 of the crops were diseased, meaning that they had 0 or low yield. So next year should be okay. I suppose I could get knowledge through dolmen. Not a lot of knowledge, but here's a rolling megalith. And I had queued a few extra megaliths to be mined out, so yeah, they haven't been mined yet. That's okay. Alright, this trader, you better have brought straw. Oof. You did, but minimally. I'm going to buy their logs too. And as I said, we have a fair amount of leather outfits. Let's see about buying grain, buying dry skin, and selling off some of our older outfits that we're not going to need really, really soon due to sufficiently teching up. Okay. Bought a lot of stuff that I didn't really need, but I need the clothing even less. We now have enough wool for everyone, so let's go into the limits here and limit our skins to 0. And immediately, the stupid sheep ate all of my straw. Well, actually, we're probably putting some straw into the watchtowers. Alright, survive the winter, that's good. Ooh, some old boar. Wow, actually, there's a lot of animals in this grouping here. I'm going to capture as many as I can. There's a lot to capture. Oh, there's even some horses up here. An old bear. Let's check my bear hunting. Yeah, I could hunt the bear. But I'm gonna hunt the easier game first. There's no point in going after bear if there's boar or many. We have 5 spots for expansion. My welfare is pretty decent. They did just mine out the megaliths. So let's get them rolling. Here's one. And the other. And the third is about to be set. They're trying to, like, pull it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, you best be planting the barley. Yeah, these bear definitely threatening to encroach on my territory here. Got to keep an eye on them. I was hoping for some mammoth or woolly rhino that yield a whole lot of stuff when hunted. Because currently we're just sort of chasing boar, which is, you know, fine. It yields a little bit of knowledge and some food. Alright, we will hunt until they all escape. Persistence hunting. It's how humans have done it for a long time. Looks like we have some sheep to be sheared. Actually, a really good thing. That will allow us to get our wool outfits even higher. Oh, and some Oryx. So what I'm going to do to these Oryx here, let's go ahead and queue them up to hunt. They are a little bit more ornery and will put up a fight. So I'm going to keep a close eye on whoever is heading out to hunt them and control them and sort of hunt them in hunting parties. It's too bad you have to sort of manually set up hunting parties, but that's sometimes the way it goes. As you can see, yeah, they're just hanging out by water's edge. Now, in the future, I'd like to tame them. This settlement here is going to use cattle for food more than we've done in the past. In the last series, I really didn't use cows to their fullest. Alright, other buildings that I might be able to build. Ideally, let's definitely get a storage hut queued up because we are actually truly running out of storage. I'll put that over here. So we'll have them nice and spread out amongst the community here. But we're coming up... Oh! Okay, one hunter sort of started without me being ready. That's fine, they hunted in a party. And we're about to get our 5th Auroch. This is number 5. Which should be its own knowledge milestone. Oh no, we need 2 more. We need to go to 10. Okay. Well, here's... Nope. Yeah, we killed the whole herd. I think. One escaped. And the escape message was over here, but I don't really see it. Oh, it's here. Okay. That looked like a boar for a second. Looks like my workload is real low. Trouble is, without the straw that I've been hoping for, I find it really difficult to get more construction projects going. Nope, this guy's dead. He has an infection. He's very, very, very far from home, and he's trying to build a rolling megalith. Okay. I should control him, but at this point, he's not getting back to the community. It's really rare to watch, like, a specific individual die. Because they're more or less just pawns. Yep, plop. And... out with the old. He was an old man after all. Oh no, he was an adult man. That's actually unfortunate. But 3 people just joined to replace him. So, this is the way it goes sometimes. So that last rolling megalith that he was working on is the last one that we need for the dolmen. And then we could do a stone circle if we so choose. But I'm not going to add anything else to the queue here because we have so much of the Auroch leather and food and bone and all that to harvest. Alright, you, my dear, better have some straw. And you do, this time. I will sell you... Ooh, they are paying top dollar for skin and leather outfits. I will buy your leathers and skins. Alright. And sell you a bunch of my older outfits, because you pay handsomely for them. And I'm okay with that. It's weird that her needs are fully met, yet her morale is real low. Alright, the mine is still active, so I'm not worried about random flint collection zones. We're also pretty close to getting copper. We're halfway to the check mark. Novel creature hunting would be the fastest way, probably. Especially given my bottleneck of straw, which I'm trying to remedy with giant fields of barley, but it can only grow so fast. Now, the selection of creatures that have been spawning around my base have been less than helpful. There's been no deer or megaloceros or woolly rhinos or anything of that nature. It's just boar and ibex, mostly. Which is why when I saw the Oryx, I jumped on it. And some bear. Yeah. Over here, wild horses, but they're hard to hunt because they're fast. Yeah, some older Oryx. Well, I got my 100th straw just now. The barley fields did not die off, and now we have a nice big surplus of straw, which is great. That means that all of those. Well, let's see. Let's check this out. So I need one more storage hut and a few more regular huts. The regular huts I'm probably going to make first, but one more storage hut is fine. We'll put this storage hut. I'm just trying to think about future expansion of the base. I'll put it over there. And some residences. Come on, little girls. Get out of my way. Alright, that's a lot of housing. But I'm trying to hit the housing checkpoint. We need 6 more. And that's only 4. Oh, good old bear attack. That's not cool. Trying to kill a child, too. Alright, that bear's gonna get hunted. I saw it lurking. I figured it would go after a goat or something. But nope. If you're gonna go after my children, you're gonna get shot. I think it's actually chasing this, yeah. He's chasing that girl. You want some? You want some? That's what you get. You chase my children, you die. We should also be pretty close to the Watchtower checkpoint. Yeah, we are. So given that, let's double up. Put one here. And put one here. These aren't going to be the permanent places for my watchtowers. Once I have a wall constructed, we'll set them up sort of more tactfully, strategically. But for now, they'll have to do. I don't see that resources decay very often, but our granary is very full. Let's go ahead and expand to another one. I'll put this one near the water's edge. And we can put meats and fish in there. I'm also going to put a food dryer next to it. So for milestones, domestic animals, raiders killed. We're pretty close to getting science, or knowledge I should say, for that. We're about to get it for the 4th storage hut too. There it is. And there it is. 20 out of 30. Getting pretty close. Couldn't hurt to have some additional stables either. I'll put it on the other side of the dolmen. And there will be science in that as well. Although we're not likely to get all 5 stables. Not at least immediately. There's other more important things to construct. And if we get one more rolling megalith, that is also some nice science. So let's mine out one more megalith and get it rolling towards us. It appears as if mud is somewhat of a limiting construction material right now, so I'm going to manually queue some of these banks to extract mud, and that's because we're just adding a lot of huts. But we have capacity for even more. Alright, first dolmen is done. Nice. Now that it's winter, winter is a season that the barley is not productive. So I'm going to get rid of the farm field here because I'll be moving it. So I'm going to put a stone circle there. That's the plan, at least. Traders arrived. Looking at my straw, we have depleted it a great deal. Let's see what we can buy here. Teeny bit of straw. Some pulses. Yeah, I'll buy the pulses. So we still, of course, have leather and skin outfits to purchase. Let's buy all their grain. Perfect. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Take that off of auto production. It's not needed anymore. So we're about to get the 10th Watchtower built. All these watchtowers will require constant maintenance. Looking at our logs, they're running a little low, despite having a cut tree. So I'm actually going to edit this tannin. It doesn't help to have a tannin zone right where we have a tree zone, but I'm going to increase the amount of logs I want and then increase the woodcutters. I'm sort of waiting for the straw to be picked up here before I place a stone circle. But it doesn't destroy the straw, it just sort of gets in the way. Alright, so the megalith, let's count to 6. If we're really honestly trying to build the stone circle, we'll need 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4... I want to try to get the ones closest to the community so that they haul them the shortest distance. But of course, we're gonna have to travel pretty far. I think it looks like there's not a lot of megaliths available. This would be 5. Yeah, that's more than a stone's throw, that's for sure. And 6. That's quite a haul. But hey, if it's meaningful to these villagers, who am I to judge? Okay, so our second granary, good. So those berries probably spoiled because the granary was out of room. I would just assume. Could be wrong about that, but... although one spoiling berry is not that big of a deal. Checking our workload, it's light. Now that it's about to be the end of the winter, it is time to put the barley fields back. And... prioritize them. 6 more knowledge and we enter Copper Age. So it says I have a bunch of megaliths. Oh, I guess I do. Wow, they really mine them up quick. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think one more bear gives us knowledge. Oh, no, I'm wrong. But I'm gonna hunt it anyway. I feel as if the, let's hunt all these bears. The young ones are gonna be easy to kill. I feel as if I've been cheated. There really aren't, are these cave bears or regular? Oh yeah, these are cave bears. Let's go hunt the stuff that can definitely kill us very, very quick. But this will also yield knowledge too. These 4 cave bears alone, and a young cave lion, more bears. What I'll try to do is, once I see that someone, or more than someone, a bunch of people are heading out for the hunt, I'll sort of control them. Alright, that's the 5th megalith that we mined out. And we just hit megalith 10, so that means there's a 6th somewhere. Man, I sort of forgot where I had ordered it. It's too bad there isn't, like, waypoints where you can, can easily... Oh, here it is. Perfect. Alright, they're all set to roll. Alright, we have 2 hunters here going after the bear. Old woman and an adult man. I'm going to, are you going after the bear too? No, but I'm going to force you to, because that is my jam. Alright, let's select all 3 of these guys. Have them group hunt. Where they sneak up. Oh, let's watch this. Ambush. Did it even get a shot off on me? I don't believe it did. And honestly, I'm not even gonna harvest it. It's pretty far away from the base, and as a result, not worth the travel time. Alright, so you got a little wounded, but nothing a little R&R can't fix. Let's kill the young. And I hit the checkpoint for bears, so let's forget about the rest. Cancel the harvesting, because I'm wasteful. Alright, so this adult man is the only one. Yeah. I would call that a success. Now, of course, there's still cave bear over here. Oh no, this is just a regular bear. There's cave bear that I want hunted. And some lions and stuff like that. Gotta get our science, no matter how we gotta eke it out somehow, you know? Alright, that all better be planted. Let's see. We need 3 more. 2 huts would do it. We already have a huge amount of many huts to expand into. Alternatively, gates. Yes, a gate is very cheap, and there's no reason not to just plop some down. So pull a gate down. What else? Reinforced gate. We don't get anything for palisades. I'm curious if it's just 1 gate or many. Let's prioritize the construction of this gate. Oh, very nice. Is this... No, that's a regular bear. Keep going after the cave bear. Nice. Now the lion. Great. You don't even need to harvest these guys. Wasteful, I know, but they're far away from the base. Oh, we have 1 more to be hunted. This old man's going to take it down by himself. Is this a... Yeah, and this will yield enough knowledge if we kill this thing to tech up. And that will be great. Into the water. Yep, there we go. Perfect. And copper. Alright guys, well, I ran over on time just a little bit here, but that was because I did set it as a personal goal to get copper, and I didn't want to stop while we didn't have it. But now this will fundamentally change the community. We are moving away from flint as a result, and we'll be enjoying the Copper Age, the golden age of copper. If you have any tips, tricks, feedback for me, drop me a line, and I do hope that you tune in next time. So thank you all very much for watching, and adios.